Girls, we're getting started for our final round of pitches. We have some pretty interesting startups on stage. The first one will actually be Janis Holthusen, co-founder von Upchain. Janis, welcome. Come on, applause. Nein, du kannst Klicker für die Präse. Mike. And
Hi.
3 minutes begin. Give me a second. Is it up? Perfect. Right now. Good luck.
Yeah, hi, my name is Janis Holthusen. I'm co-founder of Upchain, and the name may hint to blockchain. So you know everything about blockchain now after the previous talk, so I won't go into details. But I want to take some time for blockchain adoption. This nice PowerPoint curve is from a Morgan Stanley report, and it actually nails it. We are seeing lots of proof of concepts, prototypes, research, and we're seeing the first live applications on blockchains. And we think, and we are pretty sure, that the exciting years are just beginning. And I've also got an answer to Dirk's last question: what's the world going to look like in 10 years' time? So it's not my answer, it's from a World Economic Forum survey. And they say 10% of GDP, global GDP, will be stored on blockchain. And it's not going to be financial assets only, it's going to be all sort of assets. It's anything that's worth to be owned and traded. So that's planes, cars, saving products. We've even been working in social welfare. And then we have an explosion in traders. So half of the world's population don't have access to the financial system, but blockchain is inclusive, it's open to everyone. So these people would just leapfrog. They won't wait for financial institutions to serve them. They would just go to blockchain. And blockchain doesn't care whether human or fridge. Blockchain will just give you an account. So you've got billions of IoT devices also able to enter into trades and to pay with the bank account. So we've got traders, we've got assets, we've got infrastructure, and we've got non-technical people who need to deploy smart contracts. So we need a platform to bring our assets to the blockchain, and that's what we're working on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There's a minute left. What are you looking for? Investors, clients,
anyone
partners?
who's interested in blockchain to work on blockchain and try this out, anyone who's got assets to bring to blockchain, really. That's who we are looking for.
Okay, great. So you talked to Oliver Nägele?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. He's the guy. All right, thank you very much, Janis, and welcome. A warm applause. You're getting off the stage. Thank you. So the next one on stage, Julian. Julian Krahnen, Vice President Banking from OptioPay. An applause, please. Hi. Servus. Here's the microphone. Here is the remote. And your time starts right.
So, my name is Julian Krahnen. I'm the head of banking at OptioPay. Usually, I have the presentation in English and then I talk in German. Right now, we thought, let's try something new, do it exactly the other way around. So, who are we? We are currently having 55 employees in our company with over 20 nationalities. We're having 120 gift card partners, started 2 years ago, and are now financed with over 7 million euros. What are the markets we're working in? So we're working in the banking, in the insurance market, in the personal market, in the energy market, and in the e-business. They all have one thing in common: they send billions of euros to their clients every day. For example, in the banking industry, from interest rates, from credit, from client referral programs, it's around 1.5 trillion euros every year. And in the insurance case, it's mostly because of insurance issues. And it's alone, this case is 209 billion euros per year that companies send to their clients. So how does that usually work? So let's say your bike gets stolen, you get 750 euros from your bank, from your insurance company. They just transfer the money to the customer. So we thought there's an enormous potential for the insurance company, for the person who's receiving the money, and for advertisers. So what we did is we developed a platform that we use as an intermediary, and it's white label, and So we give the money to the client. And we tell them, hey, either you take the 750 euros in cash, or you take a higher valued voucher from, for example, a bike shop. This example, he chose to take 700 euros and with 15% on top and 50 euros in cash, and so had 855 euros in the end. And we therefore work together with over 120 different gift card partners, all the big ones, Amazon, Adidas, Zalando, who offer up to 100% on top of the nominal voucher value. So if you're interested in also having this awesome feature for your clients, either write me an email or just drop by later. Thank you.
Thank you, Julian. One other thing, what's your Twitter handle? Oh, I see it there. Yeah. You don't Twitter.
I don't Twitter.
No, it's actually OptioPay, because we have our little competition going on, as you perhaps know, the Twitter competition. So basically, post the Twitter handle of your favorite fintech, pincheck here, and the hashtag eFintech16 on Twitter, and you rate the startup you like the most. And at the end of the evening, there will be a crowd award, and the one having the most votes on Twitter wins. Thank you very much, Julian.
Thanks.
Great. Another applause, please. Next one on stage. We all know him, perhaps. It's Buschmann, CEO and founder of GIROMATCH. Hi, Robin. So, your remote, the mic, and your 3 minutes start right now.
Okay, hi, I'm Robin. I'm the co-founder and CEO of GIROMATCH, and we are a bank profit enabler. So we brought you a very disillusioning number today. It's 0. This is the average return on equity of domestic private banks in Germany today, which is frankly pretty bad. So the problem is that in an overbanked market, with this low yield environment, borrower rates are very, very low. And with this low borrower rates, it's almost impossible to gain any profitability margin. So if you put on top of funding, operating costs, overhead costs, IT legacy, you pretty quickly come up to this level where there's no room left for a profit margin. So, and this is our thesis. Banks will be forced to outsource their standard lending business to low-cost operators like us. And what do we offer? We offer them 100% automation and digitization of the complete lending value chain, from onboarding to the underwriting and servicing and monitoring as well. So we put this digitized lending value chain into our lending engine, the GIROMATCH lending engine, and we sell this product white label to banks. So we process their borrower clients for them, and we give them the flexibility to either keep the risk on balance or to place the risk in the market through us. So the good thing about this is the client always remains with the bank. And the second good thing is it's also a great user experience as well. The complete process is completely paperless, fully automated, takes 5 minutes. So the secret is to verify all data that you need for scoring digitally just in time. Then within 5 minutes, the client can do the KYC and signature, gets the loan contract, and gets the payment within less than 1 hour. So here are some KPIs from our platform. 94 seconds, that was the fastest loan application that we have done so far. We process 85% of the loans below 3 minutes, and the fastest payout we have seen on the platform was less than 1 hour. So by doing all this automation, we create value by reducing costs as much as 80%, and this additional profit base that we generate is to be shared between us and the bank. So the client base is pretty big, 70%, because 70% of all banks in Germany are dependent on lending and deposit business. This translates into 1,300 potential clients who might be forced to outsource parts of the value chain in order to generate profit again. For us, this means 25% EBIT margin over the next upcoming years. And the last slide I brought today is the team that does all this. The founding team collectively all brought the skills that you need for lending to the table, from finance to risk management and IT. But more important, we are backed by a great team, by more than 10 business angels from the banking sector. And that's it. There's 3 minutes are over. Thank you very much. That's GIROMATCH.
What's your Twitter handle?
What we are actually looking for is, of course, banks. We need to talk to banks. So please give us a call.
Perfect. And your Twitter handle we see over there. Perfect. Great. Thank you very much, Robin, for being on stage, and good luck with your award.
Thank you.
So, next one on stage, a veteran, I would call him, in the Frankfurt startup scene, Yasin Hanki here from SafeDroid. Hi, Yasin. Sexy. All right. Your 3 minutes start right now.
Hey, my name is Yasin. I'm one of the co-founders of SafeDroid, and SafeDroid basically is a lifestyle savings platform. That's what we're going to build. And oops, this looks strange. So actually, what is meant to be on this slide is that we're going to build a lifestyle savings platform based on data analytics by combining 2 sources of data. The first one being financial data, the second one being behavioral data. So I'm going to tell you in a minute how this will work. This is a 3-step process. Currently, we are live with step 1. It's a savings application where you can leverage your everyday activities in order to save up for your wishes. And then we will earn money in the second and third step, which is basically by optimizing your contracts and giving you better opportunities to realize your wishes by cheaper deals from preferred shops, which we partner with. So it's basically affiliate business model behind. So how does the current setting work? Well, let me tell you, you can leverage your everyday activities to automatically save money without even thinking about it, right? This sounds quite amazing, but it's possible with SafeDroid, and we call the context a smooth. A smooth is a savings rule based on if this, then that. So whenever you do a certain action, we can track via our mobile app. We will automatically save some money on a separate savings account managed by our partner bank, which is Wirecard. And this is fully automated, so you don't need even to care about how the money goes from your current account to your savings account. And it's adjustable to all your life situations. You shop online, and why not only spend money, also save some, so save some 5% of the money which you have just spent at Amazon. You can reward yourself if you go for a run with Runtastic, for example, or if you also spend too much time on Facebook, because this is not positive for all of you guys, right? So also, which is now coming up next, is our Bundesliga Smooth. Whenever your favorite Bundesliga club will win or lose, you can save money automatically. And we're also now working on location-based, which is basically if you go to a certain location or you are not leaving your home, you can save money. So you can see that this is really a broad range. It can adjust perfectly to your personal preferences, and you can basically transform whatever you would do in your everyday life, your preferences, what you love to do, in automated savings. What is the value add? Well, you can achieve your goals. You can afford more than you would be able without SafeDroid. So this is what's in it for the user. How does this look in the app? This is basically our current version. As you can see, the wishes of the users are the center focal point, and here we have the savings rules, the if this then that. For example, on the top, whenever I do reach my daily step goal of 10,000 steps, I will save €5 towards my next summer holiday. And the execution, as I said, fully automated. This is the configurator of our Smooths. You can basically select here the social media app you want to control. Snapchat, if I do spend more than 1 hour, I want to save €2, and I want to put it to my savings goal, Winterschlussverkauf, and so I step by step get closer to what I'm aspiring. So that was it. We have just currently crossed 13,000 downloads in the recent weeks, so we are advancing pretty fast. And yeah, we are looking forward to seeing you, talking to you. Just approach me. Thanks.
Thank you, Yasin. Like a pro. All right, next one. Johannes Laub, Managing Director from CrowdDesk. Welcome on the stage. Hi. Come on.
First of all, I promise you no vomit on my presentation, so keep seated, yeah.
Your 3 minutes start right now.
Cool. Yeah, some of you might recognize this picture. Most of all won't. That's actually what we are aiming for. This is obviously the picture of a bank branch somewhere in the United States. Doesn't matter. The thing you see is that the whole branch is there. It's empty. The thing is, that's what we, in a nutshell, actually from CrowdDesk are working on. We digitalize banking processes. So to make it a little bit more concrete for you, why are the branches empty? it is because we from CrowdDesk and some other players in the market offer a more convenient and easy way to, on the one side, invest, that's the left side, the crowded side actually, and to raise money, that's the project side. We don't care about the sort of capital, so that might be crowd lending, crowd investing, crowdfunding, all sorts of capital that is transformed or transported through the internet is what we are aiming on. So it could be an investor like you and me or an institutional investor. We don't care about that either. What we care about is that the process is legally compliant, first of all, that it's cost efficient and it's easy to use. Who could use it? Actually, it could be everybody. It could be from a multi-billion-dollar company who wants to invest in a new market to your hairdresser, your hair cutter around the corner. So I talked about cost efficiency and how are we doing that? We simply actually cut out the middleman. And the middleman, who's the middleman at the moment? It's classical banks and brokers. And these banks and brokers make a revenue of 19 billion euros each year, and that is alone for Germany. So we want to conquer or keep conquering that market, and so we are looking here, as I'm standing here, for 3 million funding. We are a company that started just 2 years ago. We are profitable at the moment. We made a seven-digit turnover. So, and if you are looking for an investment in a highly scalable, professional, and profitable company, I would happily talk to you. Thank you.
Johannes from CrowdDesk. Nice. All right. The final two. I call to the stage Jochen Papenbrock from Viramis. A warm welcome. Your mic, your remote, and your 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh, wait, just a sec. I think it's on. Yeah, Viramis, there it is.
Okay.
Does it work? Perfect. Your 3 minutes start right now.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation. My name is Jochen Papenbrock from Viramis, a Frankfurt startup. We are B2B, and we are about to explore the network effect in portfolios. We are connecting the dots, as Steve Jobs once said. So I think interconnected data analysis is really important. Just look at all the consumer web giants like Apple, Google, and all these guys. They are really looking at the network of their clients. They look how the clients are interconnected. They have huge databases, huge graph bases to look at this. And when we look at the numbers, it's really growing. So in 2018, almost 70% of the big organizations will have a pilot using testing this. And it's a nice technology, I think. And also looking at the central banks, they are also looking at interconnected entities, like Lehman, for example, wasn't so big in terms of balance sheets, but really was interconnected. So they are using massive network analysis too, and we thought, why not use network analysis in finance? And we can do it. There are some applications, so we are a team of 3, as I said, a B2B, and we use network analytics and also artificial intelligence based on this network stuff to analyze portfolios. For example, in banking, analyzing a corporate loan portfolio, what is the risk, what are fraud and contagion chains in there, and most important for financial markets, because those are very interconnected and dangerous. So where's the network effect in financial markets? And we have a platform here, it's graph-based AI platform, and it's very simple actually to use. So we start with the asset return time series of a specific portfolio. Then we look at the correlations, which is the old word, looking at linear, but now we transform to the network step, and we can find contagious and domino effects in these portfolios and really achieving a new level of diversification. And you can use it everywhere, in institutionals, for robos, whatever. And yeah, making your portfolio great again, using our technology. So that means, for example, here we see an example of our robo doing a Markowitz optimization, including the network diversification. And you see it's much more robust across the cycles. And it works for a number of portfolios, multi-asset also, ETFs, futures. And we think it's very transparent because it's very systematic. You can look inside the algorithm, see what it's doing. And it's interactive. You can visualize. You can see the network. You can see what's going on. And of course, you can deduce a number of services from this, like portfolio health checks, for example, where you look at a specific client portfolio. what is the risk in there? Are there risk concentrations, for example? We have some videos there which show what is the problem with the network and how can you cure the network or the portfolio? What is the next best action to cure this stuff? So this is a selection of some industry projects we've already done. So we are looking for actually clients and partners more.
Thank you very much. Actually, I would need your business card. I have something for you, perhaps. Okay, so Jochen Papenbrock from Pyramis. Now the last one, the last pitch for today. I know it's sad because it's actually really fun. Is Dr. Christian Röckemann, CEO and founder of Wroomer.
Okay.
And your 3 minutes start right now.
So welcome everybody, welcome to Wroomer. We are actually solving a very simple problem. You want a car, it's a real thing. You want a car and you don't have the money on your banking account, so what you do, you go for financing or leasing. And we make that easy and simple and cheaper for you. So we basically make it happen so that you can vroom your car later home. What is the challenging thing, and that's the simple thing we do, we stick the rate to the car. Because nowadays you only can look for cars by price but not by budget, and that's the intuitive, natural thing you would do. You say, I have 200 or 300 euro a month to pay for my car, and that's hard to find. There's no place where you can look for your car by monthly budget and then get a full digitized loan contract process after that. So that's what we do. We are live since a couple of months, and we are currently covering more than 300,000 cars on our platform from AutoScout. Is this a relevant market for people? Yes, it's a huge market. So looking at the young pre-owned cars alone, we are talking like 3 million transactions, which means clients per year. 2/3 of those have to finance and lease their cars. So it's a huge market if you do all the math. Easy with Wroomer. Just look for your car on your monthly budget. Type in look for the car make and model you look for, and select the products. We are the only platform who covers all 4 financing products for cars. You get a rate for each car at your fingertips. You can add your personal data, next step, and then you get your personal quote. And finally, if you like that, you just go and print out your loan contract provided by leading banks. We are a platform, client-centric, so we are basically pulling or getting together the client with car platforms. We currently have one key partner, which is AutoScout for the cars. We can do other car pools as well, and we are working with a number of banks. We have started with 3 banks at the moment, with Postbank, DKB, and AL Leasing, but we are including that portfolio, and we're looking at insurance as well. So that is Wroomer, and go to our website, try it out. More than 300,000 cars online at your fingertips, all financing products. You choose your individual rate, your individual down payment. So we're the only ones, personalized offerings. You have the choice, and you have all the convenience you need. We are currently looking for a pre-Series A funding around 800,000 euro. So we are welcome to find you as investors. Thank you.
Great. Christian, thank you very much. Exactly. This is the page you all have to remember, and the Twitter handles you have to remember. Tweet the shit out of it.